Hey everybody, it's Ted Brown. Time for a question and answer session. Alright. So it's coming out on the PC, but why not the iPhone? Good question. It will, eventually. One of the reasons we're using Unity is so that we can go on to mobile platforms like the iPhone and Android and your iPod Touch and your whatever. But the thing is, it's a big flooded market, and the games there sell for about 99 cents typically, and I think that gives us a pretty big risk of failure. So on the PC, there's a better chance, I think, for an independent game to make it and to thrive. The goal is to go to the mobile platforms if we hit critical mass, and then release both a free-to-play version and a kind of deluxe package which has, everything. It's basically the PC game on your mobile phone. So why don't you have a demo? Yeah, okay. Here's a story for that one. So I was going to quit my previous job in the middle of June and then spend those 2 weeks working on the demo. So when it came up, I had a chance to do some work for Zynga, some writing work, and I took the opportunity basically. It was a good thing for me. Looking back though, and so then of course, why did I just push it back farther? Well, we had these frisbees printed up and sent to Gen Con, where a friend of ours was handing them out at the Troma booth, Troma Entertainment, the Toxic Avenger people. They weren't supporting it directly, they were just letting us hand out frisbees. And so I thought, well, geez, let's, we're giving these frisbees out, let's have a Kickstarter page, like, live and ready to go. There wasn't a lot of sleep around that time, and everything was all kind of crushed and held together. And honestly, I think if I were to do it again, I would wait to start the Kickstarter campaign until I had a demo. But that said, our goal is to have a demo by next week. Not more of a prototype. Like, you can actually play the game and get a feel for it and offer your comments. So, yeah. Okay. In your cooking show video, which you should watch, it's pretty funny, who is that cute guy in the blue shirt? That is an improv comedian named Tim O'Donnell here in Eugene. Really funny guy, very smart. And thanks for your question, Mom. Can you describe some of the gameplay? Yes. So, two teams of, ninjas on the baseball field. The star is thrown and they swing with the sword, they hit it, and it travels at pretty high velocity towards, a space in the field or at one of the players. The player can try and catch it with his, his wooden plank strapped to his hand, or if it's off to the side, he can try and dive and catch it, which is risky because you might get, right here. And so then, if they catch a star, then they throw it, and they can throw it extra hard, which means that then the person catching the star has to also, basically see if he catches it or gets hurt. And then, when the star is at the base, if it beats the runner can either bow out or can try and fight the baseman for the base, which is kind of fun. That's sort of how, that's pretty much the gist of it. There's a lot of other stuff comes into play. There's secret weapons, dirty tricks, there's strategies you can do about moving your guys in the field, this and that. For the most part, it's pretty straightforward in terms of like the concept, and then everything else is sort of the things between the plays, like what you do and the decisions you make. That's what's going to make it extra fun. Okay. Will there be pirates? Okay, I hear this enough where it's like, okay, yeah, we'll figure that out. I'm thinking Chinese pirates, like the guys in the junks. Like, those guys are awesome. They were bloodthirsty killers, just like the Pirates of the Caribbean, but yeah, that'd be good. Have I heard of Ninja Baseball Batman? Yes. You should have seen my face when I first saw this. It's a side-scrolling beat-em-up arcade game from like the 90s or something. And it was just, I was kind of like that sort of gaping head wound sort of sort of look. The copyright, the trademarks expired on it. It's not, they're not supporting it anymore. The game was kind of silly. It wasn't that awesome. So yeah, I have heard of it. I prefer Ninja Golf for the Atari 7800 in terms of like, you know, competition, but yeah, it's a, yeah. I went to ninjabaseball.com and I did not see a video game. That's right. You saw a men's hardball league team from Atlanta, Georgia, who were very good, by the way. They have a very good record. Yeah, that was another kind of like a kind of moment. The concept for my game, for Ninja Baseball, came to me in 2005. Because ideas can be protected, I didn't do anything publicly to, I didn't like get the domain name or anything like that. I was still sort of like worried about, you know, all that stuff. They registered ninjabaseball.com in 2006. And yeah, so when it came time, you know, for me to start this thing, yeah. I should probably talk to them and see if I can get, you know, we can do a logo swap or something, but yeah, no, but their guys, apparently they're doing really well, and wish them the best of luck, and I hope that folks who find that, looking for my game, will eventually stumble back over to where they need to go, so yeah. So that's all the questions for this week. If you have more, send them to media@ninja-baseball.com, and we will love to answer them. You can also go to our Facebook page and post questions there, or Kickstarter, post questions there. I got caught.